And talking about that, we're learning more about the victims killed here in El Paso. They include a high school student, an Army veteran, and a mom who died protecting her baby. Janet Shamlian is also here in El Paso with some of their stories. And Janet, just outside the memorial, what have we learned?
Nora, good morning. El Pasoans want to help. They want to do something. And this morning, they've set up this memorial on the perimeter of this Walmart. We are, as you said, learning more about their stories. They spoke different languages. They were from different countries. But the stories we're hearing are about what they had in common. A love of family, and in some cases, putting themselves in harm's way to save the life of a loved one.
We need to love one another again.
This was El Paso Sunday night. Hundreds sharing collective grief, including El Paso Congresswoman Veronica Escobar.
I never imagined this would happen here. But when you use the power of words to divide people, when you use it to make one group hate another group, there is going to be violence.
Mourners celebrated lives gone too soon. 15-year-old Javier Amir Rodriguez played soccer and would have gone back to school in a few weeks. Multiple Mexican nationals were killed. So was 86-year-old Angie Englesby, who spoke to her son on the phone just minutes before the shooting. 60-year-old Army veteran Arturo Nino Benavides died while paying at the register as his wife waited outside. Jordan and Andre Anchado had just celebrated their one-year wedding anniversary. Family members say the 25-year-old mom of 3 appears to have died shielding and ultimately saving their 2-month-old son.
And he's got 2 broken fingers, a couple of bruises, but he's alive, obviously from the heroics of both his mother and his father that paid the ultimate sacrifice, as any parent I'm sure would.
MARIBEL Latin was fundraising with her daughter's soccer team outside Walmart when the gunman opened fire.
He shot 8 more rounds, and all I could say is, God, please take care of my children.
She was shot twice, later finding her daughter and the other girls safe after bakery workers hid them inside.
Children their ages, no children in any world should see things like that. They shouldn't.
And they shouldn't. There are random acts of kindness in every direction here. Blood centers so overwhelmed, they ask people to stop coming. And at the hospital, visitors showing up hour after hour with food for toys, with families of the victims. And those are people they did not even know. Nora?
Janet, thank you. I have seen that hashtag El Paso Strong. Our coverage from El Paso will continue ahead here on CBS This Morning, and I'll send it back to you guys in New York. I think one of the stories we are going to be following today is this extraordinary warning that came very late last night from the director of the FBI, talking about warning that violent extremists could be inspired by what happened here, and also him revealing for the first time that in just the spring of this year they have set up a new unit within the FBI to deal with these extremists directly. This is the threat that we are facing today.
Yeah, that's right, Nora. A very unusual warning from the FBI.